What is going on, dudes? It's Dying Food back here on the channel today with another video for you, the people. And dudes, today I had one of the weirdest experiences on Call of Duty that I've ever had, and I thought I'd make a quick video about it just to share with you, get some other opinions, maybe see what's going on with me. So today is March 2nd, which is one day after the Resistance DLC has released for Xbox, and as most of you know, I play on Xbox One, so unfortunately I had to wait an entire month after this DLC released to even get the chance to play it. So I go ahead and go to the Xbox store and I start downloading it, and I don't know why, there's no real nice way to say it. I don't know if it's mean, but I'm just not excited to play this DLC. I'm really not. And the lack of passion and lack of excitement that I had was just, it surprised me. I really surprised myself by taking this type of attitude towards it, because never once in my history of Call of Duty have I not been excited for DLC maps. As a matter of fact, not only was I not excited, I was actually kind of annoyed by the fact that these maps were now available, and then next I would have to take time to play them and learn them, and wonder if I even liked them or not, you know? And overall, it was just a really, cynical, sarcastic, but snarky, but not, I don't really even know how to describe it, just very not caring, casual feeling that I got from downloading these maps. And it was just really surprising to me, because I've never felt this way about DLC before in my entire life, let alone DLC that I paid up front for. I mean, I bought the season pass when I originally bought the game, so you think I'd be excited. I'm basically getting it, in quotes, for free. I already absorbed the cost many months ago. So it's like getting free DLC almost, because I've forgotten about all the money I've spent on it so far. But honest to God, I really wish that I didn't buy the season pass up front, because now, instead of being excited, I feel like I'm being held to do this by standard. I feel like this is kind of a chore for me, that I have to do this. And I don't really want to do it. I really don't. Especially since I've been having so much fun playing older CODs and posting content from old CODs like Ghosts and Black Ops 2 and Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 3 and everything in between. And I'm still planning on posting more content like that. But of course, as a newer YouTube channel that focuses primarily around Call of Duty, right? It's not the only thing I post, but I love Call of Duty. It's my favorite game, and it makes up the majority of the content on my channel here. Then of course I gotta go and check out these maps, right? But do you guys ever just have an experience like this and you kind of take a step back and say, wait a second, who am I? You know? It's a really weird feeling, right? Because you don't want to be indifferent, but you can't help it. That's just how you feel. And the more I was thinking about it today, the more I started asking myself, am I experiencing a sunk cost fallacy for Call of Duty? So for those who have no idea what the hell I'm talking about, let me explain this for a second. A sunk cost is actually an economics term, and it simply means that a cost that you have already paid and that you cannot get back, right? So in my example, my sunk cost is the price I paid for the season pass. I spent $99 on this game with the digital deluxe version, so that money's gone. I can't get it back. I'm not going to be able to get a refund on the Microsoft store. Boom, it's over. Gone. Never to be seen again, right? And basically what the fallacy is that since I already spent money that I can't get back, that I have to continue through with the process of the thing that I spent money on. So in this example, I spent $99 on a video game that I don't even like, that is completely boring to me, that the whole community just doesn't like this game. There's so many things wrong with it. But since I already spent that money on that DLC, I feel obligated to play it, even though I don't want to. Does that make sense to you? If not, here's another definition. It's sunk cost trap, but it's essentially the same idea from one of my favorite websites of all time, Investopedia. Definition of sunk cost trap: the tendency of people to irrationally follow through on an activity that is not meeting their expectations because of the time and or money they have already spent on it. The sunk cost trap explains why people finish watching movies they aren't enjoying, finish meals that taste bad, hold on to investments that are underperforming, and keep clothes in their closet that they've never worn. Guys, if I have not heard a better explanation of my attitude towards World War II, I mean, this is it. This hits the nail right on the head. Let me give you another example of the sunk cost fallacy that maybe you could also relate to. The Walking Dead, right? Because seasons 1 and 2 were such good seasons. It was amazing TV. It was the best show anyone had ever seen up to that point, right? Then after season 3, all right, they go to the prison, it starts to get a little shitty, and then it just completely goes downhill. Every single season just gets worse and worse and worse. There's less action, less character development, it's all dialogue, it just gets insanely boring. But we all kept watching it, right? Because we had this hope that the show was gonna get good again. But it never did, but we just kept watching it and watching it and watching it, and before we knew it, we had spent probably 12 entire days of our lives watching episodes of The Walking Dead, and them just getting worse and worse and worse, and eventually you give up hope and you say, okay, the show sucks. But what do you do every Sunday night? You turn on AMC and you watch The Walking Dead because you've spent so much of your life dedicated to this show that you just can't give it up now. You've dug a hole that you can't get out of. It's too late. You're in too deep. And then what makes it even worse is when you talk about it with your friends, you all talk about how bad it is and how much it sucked, but for some reason you all watched it anyway and no one can figure out why. Until now, when you sit here watching this video and I teach you about this mind-blowing concept that is the sunk cost fallacy. Whew. That was a mouthful, sorry, had to get that off my chest. But dudes, it's no secret that we're all suffering from this, and all the big YouTubers are also suffering from it, and all the pro gamers and everybody within this community is feeling like this. I don't want COD 4 through Black Ops 2 to be Seasons 1 and 2 of The Walking Dead. Subsequently, I don't want COD Ghost through World War II and whatever's coming up next to be Season 3 onward of The Walking Dead. I'm sorry dudes, I don't mean to be negative, but World War II just makes me depressed, man. They got it so wrong. It was such a great idea, and they got it so wrong, and so many people are dissatisfied, myself included, so we just gotta deal with it. I'm really hoping that this Dom XL playlist come. I don't know what is taking so long, because I read another article on Charlie Intel today. Dom XL is coming at the end of March. I don't know why it's taking them so damn long to do this. I feel like all they have to do is flip a switch. Boom, 50 points to 100 points. Everyone's happy, but apparently it's not that simple. I don't know. I'm not a programmer, but I can't imagine it's that complicated. But yeah, dudes, I'm not giving up on the game yet. I know it's tough to keep pushing onward, but we're not giving up. I'm going to play this DLC and see how it goes. I'm going to try some new classes and stuff, because SMGs are just not cutting it nowadays. So I will be posting an update video about the DLC if anyone cares, probably sometime in the next couple of days, so be on the lookout for that. And yeah, I just got thinking and I wanted to make this video because I thought it was kind of funny, all these kind of parallels I started seeing between Call of Duty and economics and The Walking Dead, and it's just kind of crazy, but it all ties out. It really does make sense when you think about it. So yeah, dudes, that's it. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you found this entertaining. I hope you learned something useful, you know? Sunk cost fallacy. It's a good term. It can be used every day in real life situations, so make sure you remember that one next time you're feeling like this. And let me know down in the comments below if this all makes sense to you, and I hope it does. And as always, if you like this video, please leave a thumbs up on it as it really helps me out and my channel. And don't forget to subscribe for more astonishing, mind-blowing gameplay commentary. And I will see you in the next one.